Now, one thing about a woman intuition, oh baby, we gonna know every time. And just to let you know, baby girl, you was right. Like, when you was calling his phone and saying, oh, you got a bitch around my son, I was the bitch. It's been too long and I'm lost without you. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, oh, that's Nate, and welcome back to my motherfucking channel. No, if you're new here, my name is Janae, and I am your favorite YouTuber. Okay, that's one. Am I consistent? No, but are you consistent? Oh, okay. So welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment on this motherfucking video. Anyway, so today we're going to be doing something new. I'm going to be doing my curly hair routine, and I'm going to tell you guys a story about my sneaky link. Yeah, you know, I feel like it's my time to shine now. I've been single for like a couple months. I've been single for a couple months now. I'm happy. I'm flourishing. Like, don't get it confused, honey. Okay? But I took a minute to tell the story just out of respect, one, and two, I was ready to tell my story, but you know, lately I've been having the courage to go ahead and spin the block. So here we go. The product I use is by Pattern Beauty. If you guys don't know, Tracy Ellis Ross came out with a curly hair line, and I love it. Literally, I'm in love currently. So anyway, that's what I was using. Today's products to do my wash and go, I'm going to be using the Pattern Styling Cream with the Curl Talk by Not Your Mother's. So we're going to see what this do for my hair texture. What is my hair texture? Girl, I don't know. They jacket like 4B, 4C maybe. I don't know. Don't really get into that. But hey, we're going to get into this story time. Basically how we met. We knew each other, I'm going to say back in high school. We knew each other back in high school. All right, cool, amazing. Very familiar with these people. Real nice, real appropriate. I just always thought like he was just so fine. Like, nah. But time passed, life passed. Okay, cool, life goes on. Fast forward to a summer, I happened to see this person again outside. I forgot where I was, but just know I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be. And I'm like, hold on, he fake looking alright. So obviously his name in the story is Baby Daddy. Like, if you know me, you already know the name is Baby Daddy. So look at me, calm down. So yeah, Baby Daddy or whatever. We started chopping it up, like, because we haven't seen each other in so long. So we like, wow, like, how you doing? How's life? How's your family? That type of stuff. Wait, do y'all like it like this? I kind of like it like this. So yeah, how's your family and all this? And I'm like, you know, all is well. Thank you for asking. Likewise, you know, getting the business. Now, I knew that he had a child, obviously, prior to the interaction. I just never actually seen him because I didn't need to be honest. Like, I didn't have a care to see him. So cool. Mind you, y'all, this is why your tongue is so powerful, because literally when I came home that summer, because I used to go to school out of state. I live in New York, by the way. So when I went to before I left college, I told my friends like, oh, I am never messing with no man with no kids. That's a non-negotiable for me. All this type of stuff. That's why it's important to shut your mouth, because you just never know how life can happen for you. Okay. So cool. I come home. One of my friends have this event. I pull up to the event. Guess who's there? Baby Daddy. Yes. So Baby Daddy was there, and I'm just like, hey, how you doing? Like, it's been so long. You know, how's your family? Whatever the case may be. Mind you, I knew, like, legit, he had a real life family. Okay. He got a kid now. The kid was, I think the kid already was 1 at the time. So missed that milestone. Fine. And he had a girlfriend at the time, so, or was in and out of the situation. Girl, I don't know. So he was like, oh, you know, all is well, da 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 da. Like, I haven't seen you in so long. How you been? You know, catching up. We vibing, right? Yeah. So once we do all that, we proceed to like leave the function. So we leave the function, we chop it up in the back of the car, and I'm just like, wow, like this is what I've been missing. Like, this man used to be my crush, okay? Like, I had the meanest crush on this person. It was insane. But, you know, as I got older, I'm like, girl, bye. Ain't that deep. So it's kind of crazy how years later, I'm like, what up? When you see me, say what up, okay? So that's just what it was with us. Cool. That same night when I was leaving a function, he like, oh, put your number in my phone, because, you know, I'm gonna take you out, like, to parties, because, like, he knew I like to go to parties, stuff like that. So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna put you on, like, this summer gonna be lit, da 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 da. I'm like, okay, cool. Girl, sometimes y'all just don't believe it, okay? First things first, he was a Scorpio. And if you know about them Scorpio men, that's all I'm gonna say. So, cool. We exchanged numbers, and I really thought it was innocent, because I thought it was innocent. I ain't gonna lie. Because, again, we haven't seen each other in so long, so it was legit, like, we're gonna just catch up and, you know, like, I guess not rekindle, but just see how it is now, life as an adult. Mind you, that same day, girl, I done seen the sun. It was just a whole lot. Just thinking about it, it's just ghetto. Okay, cool. So I think it was that same night, or maybe the next day, he had texted my phone like, hey, what you doing this Friday? And I'm like, oh, I'm not doing nothing. You know, what's the word? He like, oh, come with me. No, I'm lying. He had hit me up. He asked to, we was talking for a couple days. No, let me get it together, y'all. It's just been a little minute. Now my light switching on me. And from then, we were just chopping it up. Casual talk. Like, nothing crazy. Nobody talking that talk. Like, we chilling. It happened to be a Friday coming up. And he was like, oh, what you doing this day? Da, 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 da. What's your favorite place to eat? So I'm like, oh, I love me some seafood. Okay. So he was like, okay, that's dope. I'm going to take you to get some seafood. We're going to catch up. I'm like, seafood. Okay, let's go. So boom. Friday come, girl, I had a time, okay? I had a time. Like I said, it's been a minute since we caught up, so it was just really good vibes, good energy, nothing weird. It wasn't awkward. Like, I hate awkward dates. Like, if we can't flow together, baby, we're not meant to be together. Period. But that wasn't my man. But anyway. So from there, we had a good night. Okay, cool. Took me home. That's it. And that's all I thought it was. Girl, let's just fast forward to the nitty gritty on how I even fell in love with this dude. Not in love. Whoa, that was extreme. I'ma just say it just ended too soon, but it had to, because my life is, I'm not meant to be nobody's baby mom if I don't have no damn kids. And that's just no shade though. Like, I shout out to the girls who, you know, support their man for having kids. But I tried it, and it's just not for me, and that's okay. That's okay. So, cool. After the first date, or I wouldn't even call it a date. After the first link, we was just talking ever since. Like, he would come see me. He would come pick me up from work. And, oh, shit. Okay. So, from that seafood date, or whatever you would call it, we've been vibing ever since. Life was good. Life was great. Okay, cool. Now, this is where things start getting tricky. Like I said before, obviously he's a baby daddy. So, baby daddy comes with what? Baby mamas. Yes. I never met the baby mom. I'm lying. I did meet the stories just sound, it's just messy. Like, it's really messy, y'all. By the time me and baby daddy, like, interacted for real, he stopped messing with his baby mom like months prior, but obviously due to like their child, they're gonna keep talking, like co-parenting situation. But she still was like hung up on him, so to speak. Now, girl, life has changed for them. They got kids. I'll tell you how at the end. Anyway, this is like, let me put this out there too. We in 2024. This had to happen 2021, maybe 2022. I don't know, but just know this was a couple years ago, so it was nothing recent. But anyway, so he and I was vibing all the time, picking me up, dropping me off, taking me out. We're going to parties together. Like I said, I was just on some real young shit's naive. Like, I didn't want to be in no relationship. I was just cooling. You know what I mean? Girl, I had a ball. He took me any and everywhere. We never, like, I never needed for nothing. Like, for real. Like, just a good time. And he was a grown man, so it's like he had his shit together. Okay, I'm not gonna disclose his occupation because that's just too close to home for me. So just know he got it done, and that was that. Now when it came to his child, and I, have we interacted? Yes, absolutely. And that's off the comfortability of him introducing me to his child. Was I ready for it? I mean, kids don't really bother me, to be honest, because one, like, it's not my child, so it's not like I gotta take him home with me. Like, this is your baby. I'm just being in his presence. But I did work with children, so I'm familiar with having all types of children, all types of ages around me. So it really didn't faze me whether or not the child was there or not. But I'm not gonna speak too much on the child because that's not what the story's about. But just to disclose that, yes, I was about the child. The baby mom, she was mad. Now, one thing about a woman's intuition, oh baby, we gonna know every time. And just to let you know, baby girl, you was right. Like, when you was calling his phone and saying, oh, you got a bitch around my son, I was the bitch. And I know that sounds so messy, but just know I don't play about nobody kid though. For real, for real. Like I said, I used to be a teacher, so I love children. I never play about nobody kid because I don't want nobody to play with mine when it's my time. So I was very respectful, very friendly. Like, I just love children. If you know Janae, you know she loves kids. So that's neither here nor there. But yes, baby girl, I was around your son. Multiple times. And we had a ball. But anyway, how did I fall in love with my sneaky link? To be honest, it was just supposed to be like a one and done, right? So boom, we go out to eat, we do the big girl, the big boy stuff, and just like, I call you when I need it, you call me when you need it. Like, that's what type of vibe we're supposed to give. But girl, he started inviting me to his house. He started inviting me, like, around his friends, even though that don't really mean nothing. Like, the friends and family, like, that don't mean nothing, okay? Because I could be here today and another bitch there tomorrow. So that don't mean nothing. But for me, it was like the comfortability so quick. And also, too, because we did know each other once upon a time. So that also plays a factor. But I'm just like, well, I guess. Like, so I think a sneaky link is just supposed to be someone who you just do the big girl, big boy stuff with, and y'all just go on with y'all lives, and then like when you want it, you cool, right? No. I was having the best times. Like, I'm not gonna say never gave boyfriend and girlfriend, but we knew, we just had an understanding, like, okay, I mess with you, you mess with me. Like, we not about to be swapping salivas with other people. Like, that's not safe. That's not healthy. But, you know, if you find someone else interesting along the way, just be respectful and, you know, disclose what's going on. So once we had the understanding, life was good, life was great. But we did not do that because we liked what it was. Like, the fact, if it's broke, I mean, if it's not broke, why fix it? Yeah. So, I honestly, it was the summer. So from like August, I promise you, it was supposed to be only a fling. I did not start messing with this man until January. Okay? Life moves so fast, like, when you having fun. Like, seriously. I was having a ball. Okay? I'm spending the night at his house, weeks at a time. I go to work, clock in, I clock out. Either he was outside or he was paying for my Uber. Okay? Because I'm spending the night. I'm going to my baby daddy house. Okay? He was just so cool. Like, he was a cool ass person. I just felt like the kid thing was just starting to really eat me up because I'm selfish when it comes to my man. So this is why, and also I'm just a firm believer, like, I want my first to be your first. And because he was older than me at the time, I forgot how, I think it was like 22, 21, maybe 23 max. Nah, I'm lying. It had to be 21. Girl, I can't keep up with the ages, but just know it was like I'm fresh. So for me to sit here and be like, oh yeah, I could be your step mama, nah, that wasn't legit for me. That wasn't realistic for me, should I say. That wasn't realistic. I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm just got out of college, like, nah. And I told you I didn't want a relationship. He didn't want a relationship either. So that was also kind of like, you know, when you dealing with somebody for more than 6 months, for me personally, it's like, okay, what we about to do? Okay? Because I could be meeting my husband right now, or you stopping me from meeting my husband because we afraid to let each other go. No, or we afraid to like take things to the next level. But like I said, it was just a kid thing that started to bother me because now it was a lot of sorry y'all farted. It was a lot of baby mama drama going on, and it was just it wasn't even like crazy drama. I just didn't want to deal with it. Like, girl, one thing I can say, I love the fact that he never like, it made me uncomfortable when it came to it. Like, oh yeah, like the communication skills were just immaculate. It was just her. She was just the problem because she just wasn't over him yet. So, you know how that go. What they say, when a child is under 2, they still fucking. Now, was them two, was they still having intercourse? I don't know. That's none of my business. But just know I was sleeping in the bed, child. You was having a ball, so hey.
And my man, thank you to my man.
We still was messing with each other. We done spent Thanksgiving, Christmas. Now Thanksgiving I'm dragging it. We spent it together, but like I would like go with my family, vice versa, and then we would come back, be with each other. Gave him a little Thanksgiving plate, showing what I could do. Like, even though when you are messing with a man that is not yours, we do not cook, we do not clean. We basically just don't show all of our cards, okay? We will do the bare minimum because they do the bare minimum. So why should we go above and beyond when they do the bare minimum? That sneaky leak stuff is so dangerous. I do not recommend. And it's 2024. We really should not be doing sneaky leaks no more. Like, how old are we? We are adults. If that's not somebody you see yourself messing with, lady, leave him alone. Because 9 times out of 10, he messing with somebody else anyway. He got a wife, okay? I spent Christmas with his child. I bought the child gifts. I bought the child things because it's like, you know, my mother raised me right, for one. And two, I enjoyed him. And two, I enjoyed the child. So I'm like, why not? Girl, that was my man. I don't care what y'all say.
And my man, thank you to my man.
Now, after December, it was obviously January, a new year. And I remember I told you about this job that he has. With his job, it requires him to be at work more. And now, obviously, summertime been over, fall been done. So the things that we used to do is no longer happening. Meaning, like, I feel like he got too comfortable with me. He stopped taking me out. He stopped showing me a good time. He stopped like being present. But I sound crazy because this wasn't my man. It wasn't my man, but he was acting like it. So you my man, like, period. So I told him like, hey, you know, you kind of slacking in this area, whatever the case may be. He's like, listen, like, I'm working, but like, I'm gonna make it up to you. I'm like, okay, cool. But high key, y'all, I was really just using that as an excuse so I could stop messing with him. Yeah, that's the truth. Like, honestly, I really just said that just so I could stop kicking it. Because I knew, like, I had to cut the umbilical cord. No point intended.
No boss.
But I had to cut it because if I didn't, I promise you, in 2024, we would still be messing with each other. Like, no lie. He wouldn't even be living the life that he's living right now because we would have been messing with each other. I promise you that. Because everything was good. Everything was great. It was just like, I was also trying to figure myself out because, again, I was so young. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have no career, no car, no full-time job. what I look like trying to be somebody's mom. Like, that's insane to me. Like, so I wanted to really just focus on me, but in reality I ended up getting into another relationship, but whatever. So with that, I'm just like, yeah, we can't mess each other no more because, you know, you so busy. Like, that's so dumb of me. Boy, do I wish I could take them words back, because after that, child, I wish I would have kept the nigga with the fucking job, if we could be honest.
Because what woman want a man who don't have any money?
I'm just like, yeah, you know, it's not me. I mean, it's not you, it's me. You know, I think it's best for us to stop talking to each other. Y'all, I was so hurt. Like, mind you, I'm the one who broke it off. But like I said, I knew I had to because it just wouldn't work. Circumstances, it just wouldn't work. I promise you. And I remember when I sent that message, he was blowing me up. And I'm like, what? Like, I don't want to talk. I'm like, no, I don't want to talk to you. Like, no. So he called my phone. He was like, yo, where's this coming from? Like, you really mad because I couldn't take you, you know, where you wanted to go? Because literally, I was really excited too. That also let me, like, I hate disappointment, okay? And that's also, like, quote unquote daddy issues, because, you know, when you don't got no daddy, girl, he always fucking disappoints you. But anyway, it is like, why would you say you're gonna do something and don't do it? Like, I hate that. If you can't do something, just don't say nothing. Life is better when you just shut your mouth. But you open your mouth and you say something, I expect you to stand on it, because I stand on my words. So give it back. But anyway, that particular time though, it did blow mine. But like I said, if I could be honest now, I really only said it so we could stop messing with each other. So yeah, he was like, you really upset because I didn't take, you know, we didn't go out. Like, I fell asleep. Yeah, girl, he fell asleep when he's supposed to be on a damn date with me. He fell asleep. When I say it out loud, I'm like, Janae, that's not really a reason. Like, it could have been worse. He could have been in a, but I know for sure he was sleeping. But anyway, so I fell in love with my sneaky link, and aka my baby daddy, who's not my baby daddy. And yeah, he got away. He ran away. Even after that, y'all, we still was fake messing with each other. After I sent that message, right, the night passed, whatever the case, he showed up at my job. When he showed up at my job, I said, why are you here? He was like, oh, I didn't like the way things ended. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, damn, I kind of like this. I kind of like this. He pulling up to my job ski. He want a piece of me still. But I think we still was messing with each other right after. Oh my gosh, y'all. It was just a never ending cycle. For real. But eventually it really did end. Because once we stopped messing with each other, right? Some time has passed. I started messing with this dude or whatever. 0 out of 10, okay? Who ended up becoming my boyfriend for real. But I was kicking it. I was like getting to know him. It was like the early stages. So I didn't really owe him no loyalty. Just like he didn't owe me none. But whatever. So I used to fake still like check on baby daddy. Make sure he was okay. Because y'all, I was so hurt. Like, nobody understands. Like, I was really at work crying. Because I couldn't mess with him no more. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, I was crying at work. So, yeah. That was that. I'm all over the place. Because this thing about the story just really breaks my heart. Because that was supposed to be my cinnamon apple. For sure. But my cinnamon apple already had an apple. And I wanted my apple to be his apple.
No boss.
That summer of the new year, I found out he was sleeping with a girl we used to hang around, like, it was his homegirl. And then he told me, like, yeah, after you and I was messing with each other, you know, I was in a vulnerable state. I hope I said that word right. Vulnerable state, and I had sex with her. I'm like, what? You're dirty. And I remember really wilding him out. Mind you, I'm with my new dude. Oh, girl, I'm saying too much. Cut the tape.
No boss.
But I hope you guys like this chaotic story time of how I fell in love with my baby daddy, aka my sneaky link. and we are no longer talking. Oh, because he blocked me, but then he unblocked me. But he moved on. I moved on. I'm not going back. I'm only going forward. I'm just here to share my story. Okay? So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I love you. So this is my hair when it's like 95% dry. Just in case y'all was curious. This is how the product came out. Bomb.